Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Come Find With Me, episode number 1 of season 2. And I'm so proud and privileged to welcome Christopher Collects to the first episode. How are you doing, Christopher?
I'm fantastic, thank you. How are you?
I'm really good, actually.
Fantastic.
Lisa bought me a painting. I showed the painting later. I'll see if I can do a wee screenshot of it later in the edit or whatever.
Lovely painting.
It's bonkers. I know one man who would love it. He would absolutely adore it. So, yes, thanks for joining me, Christopher. Oh, it's a bit late at night, but it's the only time I could sync our schedules up together.
My people spoke to your people, and this was the time they came up with.
Yeah, we have no say in this whatsoever.
No.
What we did do, 5 minutes before we started recording, we agreed on which bag you wanted. I gave him a selection of bags, and you went for...
Olympic Bank.
Yes. I have Olympic Bank with
Easiest choice
sealed.
ever.
Well, I did have some raw bank bags down there, but I keep chopping them up. And this is the new one. I got this today. So let's see if we have some Olympic luck from Olympic Bank. Would you like to name the tubs for you here?
Good question. Can I have Engelbert and Humperdinck?
Certainly can. Engelbert and Humperdinck. In that order. So while I do the old camera counting the coins, you want to say hi to them, by the way?
Hello to the scissors.
Thank you very much. They say hello back, but in a friendly way, don't worry. And while I count out the bag, I'm just going to ask you, what's it like being Christopher Collects?
Oh, wow. I think being Christopher Collects is just like being you or being anyone else. I am very conscious that I am just a bozo with a camera with some coins and got very lucky and have continued to stay lucky in the position that I'm in. And I think that in terms of barriers to entry, there's very little. And anyone could do what I and you and many of the other awesome guys do. So, yeah, I don't think that being me is any more special than being anyone else.
Well, I remember joining your server back in the day when not long after you'd started up, you'd been doing your videos. I'd been watching Absolute Coins and a couple of other channels, and I was in my phase where I was watching coin machines, people with dimes and pennies, just throwing them into the coin machine and just watching how much they've got. All the kids were happy, and it was good. It was nice viewing for me. And then when I joined your server, I was posting like 5 or 6 photos a day, and I'm just like, here's my find, and then I'm starting getting bags on my own, and I thought, I might as well just make a video. I've got half the equipment, so I was just like, yeah. So
why not?
I'm pretty talentless. If I can do it, you can too. You know Perth. Have you ever been?
I haven't been, but I have heard many a wonderful thing from you about Perth.
Wow.
Put me off going there for life, so.
Yeah. So please do tell me something exciting about where you stay, because it's got amazing in the title of the name, doesn't it?
So it's written Basingstoke, but it is pronounced Amazingstoke. It's a fantastic and wonderful place, which I'm very happy to call my hometown. We have got the Waite Street Monument, which I won't call it by this actual name that we locally call it, but if you come to Basingstoke, you have to touch the Waite Street Monument. It's law.
I'm definitely going to come down. I'll visit the train station, and I'll adore the monument.
Yeah. And other than Milton Keynes, we've got the most roundabouts per square mile of any place in the country. Now,
I'll give you one place that might give you a run for the money is Glenrothes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the new towns from the 60s, 70s. It's like roundabout city.
Oh, I drove to Milton Keynes. My friend lives there and was saying about how bad the roundabouts are there, and I didn't believe him because I was like, "We've got so many roundabouts here. I'm so used to it." Even I, the living in roundabout city, was like, "Oh my goodness, this is mental."
I have been to Milton Keynes. I had to spend a day there. I had no choice.
Yeah.
I went to that ski centre. I didn't go up the whole ski centre place, but it's got one of the biggest indoor ski centres, I think it is.
Ah.
Yeah. So I know about some of your coin finds lately because I have been stalking your channel. I mean, watching your videos. So I know some of your good finds. Have you had any others lately this week or the last couple of weeks?
It's challenging because not knowing when this video goes out, not knowing which of mine are coming out, when they're coming
Right.
out. But I will give you my star find of recent, which I have prepared.
I'll
And
give
I
you a
think
time frame. I think this will be out in the next, not this week, possibly the end of next week.
okay, I'm going to play it safe and do a coin that I know that it has come out and is probably my star find in the last at least month. And that is, if I can get the focus to work, my Megalosaurus. So a coin that was struck for collectors and not released in circulation, but someone's busted that one out of its set and found its way into my grubby little mitts. So it's now part of my collection.
It's got a new home. I'm so
Yes.
jealous. So the NIFC tally, I've only got a couple. I've got one an 09 and an 010, I think. Possibly. I can't remember. I'll have to double check. I've only got 2 of the 50p's. So I'm way behind in the league.
I'm on 2 for the year. I'm trying to catch Lady M, who's leading the charge on the NIFC finds.
Oh, so I've got a lot of work to put in then. I have been a wee bit lackluster in my hunts lately, but that's just life gets in the way.
Exactly.
Yeah. So is that the pride of your collection, or do you have something better?
Pride of my collection is a really tough question because there's so many coins that are special to me for different reasons. So my world coin hunt recently, I've been hunting through a tin of coins that was my grandfather's, coins that he didn't collect coins, but picked up coins from his travels abroad, and he bought some coins as an investment. So one of them was a 1985 gold sovereign, which was amazing. In fact, there were 2 in the box, 2 of the same coin in the box. So my aunt got one and my mum got the other, which is now mine. Benjamin Binny there, very nice.
Yeah, I'll be signing that at the end.
Yeah, so that one's quite special to me for that reason, that it's come from family. And there was also a $100 gold Canadian, which he gave to my mum, and that's been given to me as well. So very generous mother I have with whichever she gets coins. But in terms of coins that I've found, the Kew Gardens, the first one I found in my videos, it just sums up. It was an amazing find, finding a Kew Gardens. The hunt was insane. I got so many Olympics, a Newton, a Puddle-Duck as well. And it was a time where my channel was really starting to gain traction in those sort of early days. So it sort of sums up not just the awesome find, but that awesome hunt, that awesome time in my channel.
Yeah, or something like that just kicks the channel at the second gear up to the next level. Oh, I do remember something similar happening, and that's similar to me. My first cue on the video that I recorded, that was just bonkers, because that was the first time I used that post office to get a bag. And I went to the ladies at the following week and says, "You got me the cream of the crop," and gave them like a box of Thornton's chocolates, and they'd like, "Yeah, we'll just get you bags, no problem."
Yeah. Well, maybe one of the other cues I got when we were at the Royal Mint and recording with a bunch of coin tubers, I found one in a hunt I did with Laughter, who is a very good friend and a long time supporter of my channel, and had finally started making his own videos after much encouragement, and he's doing absolutely astoundingly. If you haven't checked out Laughter Coins, you have to go and check his channel out. It's amazing stuff. And to find a Kew Gardens with him was just it was just an amazing moment.
That was amazing. Oh, so out and about in your travels, do you ever see an ice cream van?
On the odd occasion.
Yeah. Would you agree with me that a 99 is one item?
Yes.
Yes.
The
Excellent.
flake is part of the Mr. Whippy.
Yeah, the whippy, the cone, the flake, sprinkles or sauce, it's all, because it's a 99, it's one unit. So if you were allowed to choose one item at the ice cream van, what would it be? Would it be a 99?
Probably. No sprinkles or nuts, about some bubblegum sauce, definitely.
Bubblegum sauce, that's a new one.
Yeah. You've not had bubblegum sauce before? It's like luminous blue.
We get like blue raspberry up here. It's kind of like it's kind of like so either that or just strawberry sauce, chocolate. Oh, that's different.
Ooh. Oh, isn't it just? Yeah. Oh, that'd be a Jersey one, surely.
Let's go for it. Exactly.
Points to collect.
Yeah, I love territory finds.
Yeah.
While you're at the ice cream van, do you like bags of sweets or pick and mix sweets or anything like that?
So pick and mix, I have a history with. I used to work for younger viewers. I used to work for a retailer called Woolworths, and I'm showing my age somewhat. I think on the touch of death, I started working there as a Christmas temp, but it started in the October, and they were bust by January 5th, I think it was. And yeah, 99 years of history gone. from the high street. But having worked there, they were famous for their pick and mix aisle. And having worked there, I have seen horrific things: people sneezing into pick and mix, people licking pick and mix and putting it back in. So that, and when I worked in retail, they introduced a pick and mix section. The same stuff happened. I was just like, you know what? I'm never getting pick and mix ever again in my life.
Now I think I know why my immune system's so good. I like the white chocolate mice or the wee white chocolate skull things with strawberry sauce. But yeah. Woolworths. Factoid, my younger brother works for Woolworths, but in Australia. They still have it out there.
Still a bit backwards over there.
Well, no. It's kind of like their equivalent of our Tesco's. It's like a major supermarket chain. It's quite thingy. And they get the coins from Australia, like the latest Olympic ones. There was like one every week for the Olympics, and there was one for the Paralympics. So there was 6 different coins to collect all in. They were like coloured $2 coins, I think they were, or $1. I can't remember. But they were coming out every Wednesday in the tills. Just get them in your change. That's how it should be, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you like cake? I like cake.
Oh, who doesn't like cake? You show me a person that doesn't like cake, I'll show you a liar.
Exactly. Either that or someone with health difficulties. But do you have a favorite?
Just because you shouldn't have something doesn't mean that you won't have it.
Yeah, I still use the cake excuse for my diabetic hypos, so I'm like, I need some time, now and again. Yeah. Do you have a favorite one?
Oh, carrot cake. I am very, very partial to carrot cake, but with a very nice sort of cream cheesy frosting, whatever the frosting is. But that makes or breaks a carrot cake. But a very close second would be a coffee and walnut cake. Oh, heaven.
Oh, not for me. I'm not a coffee fan myself, but carrot cake I might push to. Not a cheese fan, but I've been known.
It's not cheesy cheese, but I've been told it's cream cheese topping of it. So
I have been known to just like put that aside and stuff my face. Do you like rice pudding or custard? Because in series 1 we were having this debate: rice pudding or custard.
Yeah, I definitely have a preference. I am not a fan of custard. Anything that you're going to put custard on, I would much rather have cream on. So I am definitely going rice pudding. I loved rice pudding as a child. I would eat it cold out of a tin.
I love both. Custard's got to be hot though, and rice pudding I could eat hot or cold. But there was something that came out at the end of the series last year where there was custard flavored rice pudding, and I'm really not sure about this. I think it's all manner of wrong. I hope you agree with that.
I would definitely try it. I'm quite adventurous with what I eat. I'd give it a go and then make my judgment.
Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of like on the fence. It's no longer available though, so we'll never know. We'll just never know. Keep finding your pepperoni coins.
Yeah, I'll show off my t-shirt. Take a moment to plug it. Peace, prosperity, and pepperonis maketh the breakfast 50p.
Available at all good bookstores.
Yep. And bad chemists.
So, you like marzipan then?
Not at all. Not in the slightest. Oh my goodness gracious!
I think it's evil. So I'm glad you're on the right side of history with that one. I've had a few that have been like, "Oh, I like marzipan. I like that." And I'm like,
like when you're a kid and you have these cakes with this marzipan icing on it, it's just like I was the kid that peeled that off, or Battenberg cakes, which I absolutely did adore, but I would peel the marzipan off and eat the little sponge inside.
Yeah. Now, a couple of the questions I've got, you've probably been asked a couple of thousand times, so I'll try and tweak the questions a little bit.
Okay.
What else is your passion?
What else is my passion? Oh, wowee. Outside of work, doing the coins and sleeping and eating when I can. I don't do an awful lot, but one of my passions, it's got to be Star Wars. I absolutely love Star Wars. Have done. I can't remember a time before Star Wars in my life. It's continued to be a huge passion of mine.
And you collect a lot of other things like Star Wars related, don't you?
Yep, anything Star Wars, I can lay my hands off. The tackier, the better. In fact, you sent me a what was it, a little pump thing with a little bit of goo in a pot or something? It was just like,
Yeah, a galactic goo, and it was like one of these manual hand Nerf gun kind of things.
yeah.
It was just, yeah. I
Honestly,
thought,
the
yeah, you'd
kitchen,
love
the
that.
better. I had a
And I,
Phantom Menace wall clock that had a really badly drawn Darth Maul, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Obi-Wan, and the minute hand couldn't quite get up all the way, so it was either half past, it would get almost to quarter to, and then drop back down again. But I loved it.
oh, that's awesome. The tackier, the better then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what is maybe, eh? Oh, now a couple of questions from last season will prop up here, and here's one of them now. With this being called Confined With Me, we're going to have a come dine with me theme. So if you could invite 3 people from coins or banknotes round to dinner, serve them a meal, and then be entertained for the night, who would it be? And this magic show is going to be narrated by a coin tuber. Who would it be?
Okay, so people on coins. Isaac Newton would be my first choice. A great British person, someone that expertise in all sorts of fields. They polymaths, I think they're called. I don't know. So definitely him. David Bowie, because he's on the £5 coin.
Oh yeah.
Another hero. Oh, he's a hero and icon of mine. And oh,
It's that
are we
last
talking
one, isn't it?
people or groups of people? Because Queen was on.
Oh well, there you go. There you go.
Can I get all 4 members of Queen?
We're going to need extra dessert.
Yes.
Yeah.
In terms of my narrator, there can be only one coin tuber in my mind that I would pick, the Lord of the Lewd, the cheekiest man that I know, Bungle.
yeah, he'll come up with some quip, won't he? He'll be just
Won't he
like, hey,
just?
hey, that blood orange is a wee bit wobbly. Hey, admit, lady, or whatever. Just like
Typical
that.
Bungle shtick, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, what a character. Now I've got a weird couple of banknotes. I sent Dan Temple one with a donkey. But,
I remember.
Yeah. Have you got any strange banknotes or coins? Because you're more coin based than banknotes.
Yeah, I mean, I've got some banknotes. They're not my area of expertise and not the thing that I would go out my way to add to a collection. But I've got a whole host of banknotes that's quite cool. But in terms of what was it? We're talking odd coins or?
Yeah,
it's
that's
a really
the strangest
tricky one.
you've seen. Yeah, I've seen one with a Canadian one that I like. It was teardrop shaped. It glowed in the dark. So on a normal thing, it was a man just lying on the lakeside. You switch the light off, and you see it glowed in the dark, and it was a UFO abducting the guy. It's pretty smart.
Amazing.
It was like about 75 quid to buy brand new, and now it's worth like hundreds.
Wow.
Yeah.
An odd coin. It's tricky to say what makes a coin odd, what makes it different. I guess the most odd, unique coin in my collection is one of the coins I bought at the London Coin Fair, the first coin fair I ever went to. And now I'm testing my memory because it's a very odd sort of shape. It's like a sort of if you cut a dice in half, it's sort of that sort of. It's thick and it's a square coin and it's got this writing over it. It's an ancient coin. It's old Indian coin, square rupee. And it just jumped out at me. And I just had to have it when I saw it on the desk there in front of me.
Yeah. So think of like a half a dolly mixture.
Yeah.
Or a licorice salt, one of them square licorice salt.
It's sort of like, just to call it a square coin wouldn't do it justice because it is quite a thick coin as well.
Right. Oh, that's unusual. But still, I like these kind of things. They're talking points. It's like when someone turns up with one of your signed bunnies or one of Bungle's stickers on the coin or something like that. Yeah. Now, I know you've got Scottish banknotes because I gave you one. So we'll move on to the next question. Do you have any coin collecting regrets? Mine's is like buying a few silver proofs for full price. Then a couple of months down the line, they're like 20 quid, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we would have that. To me, buying those sort of silver proofs is not for an investment. It's purely to add to my collection because the little completionist in my head says you've got to have them all. A regret I maybe have is buying £5 coins. When I heard that there was a Queen £5 coin coming out, I was like, right, I know this is going to happen. I'm going to be buying £5 coins. I might as well start now then. So I was buying the bunk and silvers. Had I waited for the Queen one to find out that would have been a bunk £5 coin and then the increments of silver, I maybe wouldn't have started buying the silver. So now I buy silver-proof £5 coins, bunk £5 coins, and half-ounce silver-proof, whatever denomination they put on it. So, but yeah.
I do remember when I appeared on your channel. Oh,
Mhm.
yes, look, Felix. Hello.
My little friend.
Yeah, that's us completed the 2017 set.
Fantastic.
When I appeared on your channel, that you did the podcast, we were talking about the Vista Men series. You know, now they would have been better on 10p's because you could have had all like 60 odd, 70 odd characters on 10p's.
Yeah.
To put them on £5 coins, ouch. I would have done that, but I can't afford that. I need to be next league.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to, or a lottery win. That would do me.
Mm-hmm.
So that, I don't really have any other regrets. I had kind of the completionist as well for that thing. So I've got to try and say to myself, no, stop. You know.
This is why I don't buy. This is why I don't buy territory coins, because I love coins from the Isle of Man, but there's a lot of coins that come out from the Isle of Man, and if I was getting them all, then my goodness, I'd be bankrupted.
Yeah. Oh, I'm halfway there. That's my problem with banknotes. Because there's so many different variants, and the Scottish ones and all the withdrawn ones, and then all the three banks. You know, Bank of England just does England. You know, Scotland has three banks. Northern Ireland has three banks. Back in history, sometimes there were four banks. So you've got all these different things to collect, and it's just, oh no, we've got to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now lockdown's eased up. We're starting to be allowed out to play again.
Yeah.
Are you going to visit anywhere nice, like the coin fairs? You've said you've been to one lately.
Yeah. So
there's the Royal Mint as well. One of maybe these lovely islands in the UK. Not that
island. So yeah, in terms of going away, I am not too keen just to jump on a plane, a big metal tube with a bunch of other people. I don't want to catch anything, and I would want to avoid that as much as I can. However, with local events like the London Coin Fair, it's all down to the events really, whether I'm happy going, whether they are sort of relaxing and easing restrictions, because again, it used to be amazing going down to the Royal Mint and seeing subscribers and viewers and other coin tubers and that, but it does add a bit of pressure onto the staff at the Royal Mint experience when they're trying to keep to the lockdowns and restrictions and things. But now they are easing that, and they don't have to limit tours, they don't have to use a certain amount of bubbles on a tour. The next time I'm going, which will be fairly soon, I will be notifying everyone on my channel and inviting people to come and say hi.
Yeah, I'd love to come down soon. I'm going to be aiming for 2022. So I'll probably do that then. Do you have any plans for 2022? And maybe can I join in?
I haven't got anything planned for next week, Callie.
I'm just keen to jump on your wee games that you do, like Taskmaster.
Yeah.
They're just so amazing.
I was about to say that. So my CoinTuber Taskmaster style challenge, that wasn't the biggest success in terms of views, but a massive success in terms of rewatchability. I love that series, and it's one of the few things that I've created that I will go back and watch on the odd occasion because it's just so much fun.
Yeah.
I have plans. Practically the next game, the game of it planned out in my mind. So yes, and it's going to be very, very mean to people.
I can't wait, to be honest. It's something that the community can all get behind, you know. Do you think a coin tuber retirement home would be a bad idea?
I think as long as it's got sturdy foundations, it's all ground floor, I think we'd be fine by that point. But I think there's some people that be there before me, I'm very grateful to say, but
not looking at anyone, no.
Never.
No. I badly really need the ratings. Have you got any like skeletons in your closet you can like make it exclusive on my channel just to like boost my ratings? No. If not, it's not a problem.
Unfortunately, I'm a very, very boring person, and there aren't really any skeletons in my closet. Anything that would come back to bite me in the posterior, I'm afraid, Kelly.
That's the way to be, I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Now, there's a few upcoming coin releases, and I have a couple of theories, like for next year. 2022 will be the 40th of the Falkland Islands event. And also there's an Insulin 50p. Those kinds of coins interest me for next year. Is anything coming soon interesting you?
I'd be interested to see what replaces the Queen Beasts as their sort of flagship multi-year £5 coin series, and the rumor has it it'd be the Tudor Beasts, which sounds interesting to me. And well, if it's a £5 coin, I know I'll get it anyway, but whatever. But yeah, I think I'm always excited for new coin releases, whether it's I know lots of people aren't keen on £5 coins, lots of people aren't keen when coins aren't circulated. In my mind, unfortunately, sometimes there isn't the demand for coins to go into circulation. I'd much rather we commemorate these awesome events and things. Think of some of the £2 we'd have missed out on, like Frankenstein, H.G. Wells,
the RAF series,
and that too.
Yeah, that's the one that would have got me.
Yeah. But I did get my chance to pitch my idea to someone that works with Royal Mint on a 10p Q&A video recently. They very kindly offered to me to do a Q&A with one of the people that worked there. And I thought there would be a revolt in my comment section if I didn't pitch my UK County series to them. So I got a chance to pitch that to her. And
I'm glad you did that. I'm really glad you did that. I did watch that video. It was a good video. And
thank you.
Yes. Now, I say a lot of things like superstitiously, like trains, and I seem to get luck from it. Do you have any habits before, during, or after a hunt that you do?
I don't so much have habits. I have a routine, so I will record in a certain order.
Yeah.
That was obviously a Kew Gardens that's got under the table.
Yeah, I'm just going to check, actually. Yeah.
Kelly's disappeared on us.
This is Shiny Britannia. There you go.
You're supposed to put the Q under the table.
Yeah. Where's that bag I stuffed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
it in. Oh no.
I forgot what we were talking about there. My brain's
superstitions. You've got your routine.
Oh, superstitions. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I record the certain videos on certain days, and yeah, I record out of sync. Then I get in a muddle, and I start saying we got £250 worth of 50p's, and no, it's £2 coins. Let's start again.
Yeah, I just do them in all in one, or when I get all the bags, I do them in a one session, one after another, and then just back to the bank the next day.
I guess my shirt is I do have superstitions. I used to before I started wearing my Peace, Prosperity, and Pepperoni shirts, I would change shirts every video, and I'm very sad. I have a calendar drawn out so that because I was just randomly putting one of these Peace, Prosperity, and Pepperoni shirts on, and there were large swathes where there'd be 4 days in a row I'd be wearing the same shirt, and I was just like, I'm not sure I'm happy with this. So I have planned out every video what shirts I need to be wearing, and I tick off the ones that I've done. It's very sad, but
that's all right. Like me, you'll have hidden the evidence, but I'm running out of space to hide my evidence, and the wheelie bin's overflowing.
Yeah.
Invoices from Royal Mint, Pobjoy, all la. Where do you hide yours? Can I also borrow your wheelie bin for a while?
I actually have a lot of evidence hiding space free, because boxes and invoices and things live to the bottom right down on the floor, and it will get to a point where I can't get into my chest of drawers of my clothes, and it'll have to all be bundled up and put into the recycling bin. So I have some space down there at the moment if you need somewhere.
I'm up for that, yeah, because Lisa goes mad if I can clog up the area. Felix, talking of Lisa, Felix wants to ask a question. He said something about bowing in his presence and my magnificence and all that, but he was wondering, can he have some treats?
Of course he can. He can have all the treats he wants.
Yeah, he has this thing for little these dry chicken cube things you get in a wee sachet thing from Asda. The duck, the chicken, or the ocean. Yeah, he loves them.
For Wedge, for my cat Wedge, it's Dreamies. All you have to do is rustle that packet, and it's like it might as well be the advert cats flying through walls to get to them. He absolutely goes bonkers for them.
He has the Dreamy bags as well, yeah, and there's also the wee Felix bags as well. Some kind viewers sent some in, and he's absolutely adoring them. Yeah. As for Muffin, she's just trouble. No, she's an absolutely special, adorable cat.
Yeah.
Doesn't like men, but she's taken to me. Lisa had an electrician round as well, fixing something, and he used to have a tortoiseshell cat, and she took to him as well. So it's obviously previous owner, just the guy was awful probably.
Yeah.
So you don't have any hidden talents you could show on camera, like magic tricks, card tricks?
I don't have any visible talents, Callie, let alone any hidden talents.
Visible? Oh, yeah. You do.
Hidden talents. I have a very impressively bad memory. I think I was in London with a couple of coin tubers, and Katie Jones kept saying, "Do you remember when?" And eventually she got to me, I'm gonna stop saying, "Do you remember?" Because you never remember. I am horrific with names. I'm horrific with faces. I'm horrific with remembering what coins I found. It's a terrible. It's probably diagnosable, whatever it is.
Yeah, I was getting to the point where I thought you'd fallen down a well earlier.
I was in my zone. I was listening to a podcast, doing the dishes, and then checked my phone. I was like,
That's all right. Now, I have a feeling I know the answer to this question, but who would play you in a Hollywood movie adaptation of Christopher Collects?
"Oh, well, there can be only one person,
Ooh,
unfortunately." Ooh, what have we got? Ooh,
yeah,
Taekwondo.
Taekwondo,
It's the Master
Olympic,
Temple coin.
Olympic bank, Olympic coin.
Very nice.
There we go.
Yes, I probably get told practically every day, at least once, that I look like Harry Potter. So I think Daniel Radcliffe would have to be cast to play me in a very boring film about my boring life. But there we go.
Oh, there's some bad news just been mailed in. The funding from the lottery was cut suddenly, and it was all spent on coins and
Oh yeah,
banknotes and stuff.
yeah.
So you have to pick another YouTuber because they're a bit cheaper. Who would you pick?
Am I allowed to pick myself? I'm a YouTuber. I can.
Yeah, that's a good way. That's a good Taskmaster style solution. Just
Loopholes.
bypass the rules. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think it'd be quite fun.
There
I've
you
never
go.
been on a film set before. I'd have a crack at it. I wouldn't be any good at it, but I'd have a crack at it.
Too right, too right. Now I've got a couple of bags left, and this is the section where we like to promote a channel, not mine, not your own, but if there's a channel that you think that deserves a bit of love, a bit of attention, a lot of people heading their way, now's the time. Yeah, sorry about that, a little bit of technical glitch. We were on the question, whose channel would you like to promote? Not mine, not your own. Camera's all yours.
So it's always a little bit awkward. And this feeds back into my battery because I will always forget somebody. But there are so many awesome coin tubers and lovely people that I've got to know over these years that we've been doing this. I've already given Laughter a bit of a promotion at the start of the video. But yeah, you definitely have to check him out. The other person I've got to pick Master Temple's Treasures. He's a fantastic man. He is absolutely hilariously funny. I've had some very, very bizarre chats with him, and he's so talented. I am also encouraging people to check out his channel. I think more people will buy his artwork, and being the UK's leading collector of Master Temple artwork, I think that would be very good for me on the investment side. But no, honestly, he's a lovely person. If I can squeeze one more person into my little promotions, it'd be my good friend and a fellow coin tuber, Katie Jones Coins. She's a lovely, lovely person, and is always there to support me when I need help. So pick Katie too.
Yeah. Now, on the wall behind me, if I move, I'll put the coins there. You'll see I'm catching up with the Master Temple dishes. I've got 3 over there. I've got a couple of postcards over there. I'm so tempted to show him the one I got, but I'll put that in the edit on the video just as a wee surprise for him.
We need a Dan Temple variant style of that painting, I think.
Yeah, that's just bonkers. It is a good wee photo. I'll probably no doubt give in to temptation and send him a picture of it before this goes out, just to give him a heads up, because otherwise he'll just die laughing watching the video. So that's me at the end of the video. I've got mucky hands. However, I've got a territory. No 2008 Britannias, no 2017 Britannias, sadly. I did complete the 2017 Potter set. I was 1 Paddington shy from completing that. I've got 4 of your pepperonis.
4 pepperonis.
And speaking of Dan Temple,
there we go.
Lovely, lovely Taekwondo. Which I'll probably go in the book.
Awesome.
I think the one in there might be a wee bit grotty. Yeah, so here's the one that's in the book, as you can see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'll swap that over, get a nice one. Upgrade complete.
Perfect.
Love an upgrade. It's kind of like when you get on the plane and they say, would you like to sit in business class instead, sir? And you're like, yes.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a favourite? I'm going to guess the Olympic.
Yeah, I think whether the Olympics are in the mix, it's hard not to pick an Olympic.
Yeah, with the scarcity of them nowadays.
Yeah.
the Change Checker article always says 75%, but that was 75% was also in the article 3 or 4 years ago when I started.
Yeah.
So by now, I think it's more like
we've taken a fair few out ourselves. So
yeah. Between me and you, I think we've like cornered the market. So, throw in a couple of others, and yeah, we've got them all. So, wow. So what a wonderful time I've had. That is genuinely from here. Thank you very much for joining me today. I will be signing. That's more than welcome. I will be signing these bunnies at the end of the video. Just what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect with every guest this time. I'm going to collect all the bunnies, sign them out, and I'm going to send them on to you. If you could kindly distribute them for me, because I'm finding that none of my coins are getting further south than Newcastle. Yeah. So
there's a blockage somewhere in Newcastle keeping them then.
Yeah, I reckon Bungo's at the wall just catching them all. So that's my plan. I'm just going to get some south of the border, get them out there. It's just be nice because, you know, Newcastle. Nothing wrong with Newcastle. I just
let me read about Bungo's hometown.
Oh, so right. Anyway, I'm going to dash off there now. I hope you're having what was it? If you're having have a happy one. I don't even know my own catchphrase anymore. It's just I'm in CoinTuber royalty. That's what this does. So, yeah, if you're having have a happy one, don't forget, check your change, chow now, cheedy bye, choo choo, the new, as people say now. And next you'll see of me and Christopher signing some bunnies. Goodbye, and thanks, Joe, for joining me, Christopher.
Thank you.
So here we are. I'm just away to sign these Benjamin bunnies with Christopher's consent, of course.
Adjudicating.
Yes.
I think it's great. I think when people were saying they weren't signing them because it was something that I did, I was very mindful. I'm not precious about this kind of thing. If people want to sign coins, I think it's great. I want to find some other CoinTuber Benjamin bunnies. I'd love to find some viewer Benjamin bunnies.
Yeah, I get a couple of letters every so often saying, "Can you sign a coin for me?" And I'm like, "Okay." They'll send a stamp addressed envelope, you know, of course, and
yeah,
I'm quite happy to. And I say, "Which side would you like me to do?" And they're like, either the bunny side or the queen side, or.
I see. Benjamin bunnies. There's the only one I won't sign. I'll sign any other coin someone wants from me. And if they do send me a Benjamin bunny, I will sign a different coin and send it back. But the Benjamin bunnies purely go into circulation, unfortunately.
Yeah. So what I'll do, I'm going to send these down. There's only 3 by looks of things, and I'll send them down to you, and I'll be surprised, and hopefully you'll be kind enough to distribute them for me.
Definitely.
Yeah. So thanks again, Christopher, for popping on. It's been a privilege.
Right, thanks for having me.
Yeah, brilliant. Nice. I'll catch you and everyone in the next one. Cheery byes.
Bye.